Sizzle slurp and drop the flavor.
Cheers, Hannah.
Fresh ingredients, love in the air.
Yeah.
Nourish your body, feel so fine. Healthy living every time.
Welcome to Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. On this show, we nourish ourselves inside and out through food, music, dance, laughter, and community so that we can all experience more joy in our lives. Today, we are stirring up compassion because it's not just the foods that we put in our body, but how we can interact with our communities and provide nourishment to those around us. We all have special gifts to offer that we can nourish one another with, and food is an incredible source of nourishment. It's not just fuel, it's not just flavor, but it's a way to show love. It's a way to show care, dignity, and compassion. In honor of the theme today, I brought with me this golden ladle. The ladle is a symbol that has been used through many ancient cultures that speaks to nourishment, not just our own nourishment, but how we nourish others and feed others. I invite you to think, as we explore the topic of this show, how you can nourish the people around you in your life and all the ways that you are nourished through those little acts of kindness. I can't wait to bring on our guest and introduce you to a very special organization in Sonoma County, California, that is doing just this kind of work, and I hope it inspires you. By the end of this episode, you're also going to learn a fun, easy recipe that's very adaptable and delicious. So come along with us. I am so excited to have our guest on, Stephanie Kuo.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so delighted to have you here, Stephanie. Thank you for coming. And you're here representing an incredible organization called Food for Thought. And I want to hear all about it and the important work that you're doing in the community. But first, let me share with the audience a bit about you. Stephanie Kuo is a proud Bay Area native and Marin resident. Me too. You know, we're kind of rare because a lot of people in the Bay Area didn't grow up here.
That's
right?
true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stephanie is deeply rooted in the vibrant culinary culture of Northern California. We are indeed lucky, aren't we?
Incredible, yes.
She holds a degree in food science from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and has spent over 2 decades building an extraordinary career in food service and hospitality.
You're gonna make me blush.
Good, own it. From crafting innovative menus to spearheading employee dining programs for companies like Google, Zenga, and Genentech, Stephanie has combined her passion for food with a true talent for operations. Those are 2 great complementary skill sets. Yes. Bringing thoughtful, nourishing food programs to life at scale. And now she's continuing this journey with Food for Thought, supporting the Sonoma County community through the power of food. Stephanie, welcome to the kitchen.
Thanks again for having me.
I am excited to learn more about your program and for you to share with the audience what it's about and what you do.
Yeah, so Food for Thought, we are a food pantry providing medically tailored groceries to folks in need. So what does that mean exactly? Our client demographic are folks suffering from nutrition insecurity. And that means access to healthy and nutritious food. So it is an honor to be able to feed our community foods like we have this bag right here of beautiful, bountiful produce from Sonoma County.
So beautiful.
And that's just one part of someone's kind of weekly grocery order.
Wow. Yeah. And what does a typical day look like for you and for your organization?
Great question. So really the core of kind of operations at Food for Thought really focuses on working with our amazing staff, our extended staff through an incredible community of volunteers to bring groceries to folks that need it.
Amazing.
So our clients have the option to either come to our food bank facility in Forestville and come and pick up their groceries, or if they're unable to, either they don't have a car or they were just discharged from the hospital and physically can't make it, they can receive their groceries via home delivery. The beauty of our program, kind of the cornerstone, what makes our program really unique, is the element of choice. Because we believe if we're gonna just send you food that you're not gonna eat, you're not eating it and you're not getting that nourishment into your body. And so every week you have the option to pick black beans over pinto beans. You have the ability to choose whole wheat bread over corn tortillas. And that element of choice has really made our clients' lives much more healthy because they're getting food that they want to eat and that they're then getting those nutrients every week. So I think that that's really cool. It makes it operationally challenging because that means every single order that we create is custom.
That is so true. I can see how that just expands how much you need to do. And I realized I really felt being in your place, the sense of dignity that you provide, because your clients are people who, many of them are dealing with physical circumstances, medical health issues beyond their control, and to give them those elements of choice are really powerful and empowering.
I completely agree. And you touched on compassion. Every person that walks through our door, we treat as if they were part of our family. And to me, that is just a really amazing kind of community to be a part of. When our clients walk through the door, they're smiling. There's this sense of almost pride to come in. You see old friends that see each other and embrace, and just to get to be a part of that is it's really special. Yeah.
It's providing all that nourishment to the table, the emotional nourishment, the friendships, the just being seen.
Exactly, and that's why I got into food in the first place. Food to me is a connector.
Yes.
It builds community, and to be able to do that with our community is it's incredible. I feel very lucky.
What are some transformations that you have seen in your clients?
I think just the access, again, like the kind of core tenet of our program is access to healthy food. And I have conversations with clients week over week, and as the seasons change and produce changes, getting to have these conversations with folks. Just the other day, I was talking to somebody about kohlrabi and what to do with it. They were like, I don't know what this is. And I said, well, you can peel it and eat it raw. You can cook it. You can roast it. Like, it's really versatile. They took one home. The next week, I checked in with them. I was like, so how'd you like it? And they were like, it was delicious. And that, to me, as someone that loves food, to be able to share that and expose someone to something that they had no idea what it was and now are eating it. And it's really cool.
That is really cool. Because the more variety we get in our diet, the more nutrients are supporting our health.
Exactly.
And some foods, right, we just don't know what to do with. Maybe they're not part of our growing up, our culture. And so to be able to provide that kind of support and education too around foods like kohlrabi. I want to do a whole episode on kohlrabi because it's so healthy. And it's almost like people don't know about it. So what are we making today, Stephanie?
So this is a really fun recipe. They're crispy sheet pan tacos. And what I love about this recipe is its versatility. Today, we're going to make it with tofu, but you could easily swap that out for ground beef, ground chicken, as long as the meat itself is ground so that it has something to stick to. And same with the beans. Today, we're using refried beans, but you could do refried black beans, any kind of bean. Yeah, and I just really love it. And everything that we're using today are ingredients that could be found in one of our clients' weekly grocery bags.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
Okay, so to start, we're gonna make the tofu mixture. So I have a block of extra firm tofu that I just kind of like patted down with a paper towel just to remove some of that extra moisture. And I'm gonna actually bring this here.
Okay.
And we're just gonna grate it on the box grater. Would you like to help me with that?
Sure.
So just, yep. And it grates really easily. And this technique is really cool. So you get kind of these jagged edges on the tofu, which they want to hold on to seasonings.
Yes.
And also we're going to pan fry this. And so some of those like little craggly bits get crispy. And to me, it really mimics that texture of ground meat.
Yes, that sounds great. And can you say something about tofu? I personally love it, but a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't taste good to me.
Well, to me, tofu is like a sponge. So it really is going to soak in whatever flavorings you put on it. And I think lends itself really well to a dish like this. So, okay, we have our grated tofu. Wasn't that so easy?
So easy.
It just
Step one done.
Okay, and here I have what's basically taco seasoning. You could buy pre-made taco seasoning. I like to make my own because then I can control the salt. And for our clients, sodium is something that, you know, depending on what your medical condition is, you probably want to have a reduced sodium diet. So this is a custom-made taco kind of seasoning blend.
And we will make your recipe available on our website at Dance and Dish.
Cool.
So if people would like Stephanie's taco seasoning blend.
And then just a little bit of olive oil here just to make sure that those seasonings really stick to the tofu.
What's a little bit? All of this?
All of this, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And then give that a good stir. And you really want to make sure that that seasoning kind of coats all of that tofu.
Yeah.
And
Smells delicious.
Yay. And then this is really going to help achieve that meat-like texture. So I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch that we're just going to sprinkle on top.
Okay.
And go ahead and mix that in as well. Oops. Get that all in there.
All right. Yeah.
And I don't know if you can feel the kind of change in the texture as you're stirring, but it's also going to absorb some of that excess liquid.
Oh, that's great.
Because in this case, the liquid is not our friend.
Gotcha.
We don't want soggy tacos.
No, we don't want soggy tacos.
No. And then we're just going to pan fry it until it gets really, really dark golden brown.
Okay.
So I've done that already.
All right.
So this, you know, looks like meat.
It sure does.
And so my little extra step, but I think it's worth it, is to chop it up.
Okay.
And so I just put it on the cutting board and we're just going to give it just a really rough chop.
Okay.
And I think this really helps give it that meat-like texture. And I fed this dish to kids. Didn't tell them it was tofu. They had no idea.
They had no idea,
No, no idea. I think if you put cheese on things,
oh, it makes everything better.
Just kind of makes everything better. Okay, great.
It's all about the flavoring, the seasoning.
Exactly, and like I said, tofu really is a sponge, so it's going to pick up all of those great seasonings that we put in there.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Now, I've used this mix alone, topped it on salads, you know, to make like a taco salad. It's really, really versatile. Okay, so now we're going to assemble.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Okay, what next?
Okay, so we have some corn tortillas here.
All right.
And again, this is something that we offer as part of our weekly grocery bag.
Okay.
So we'll just make one. I'm going to have you do it. This is how easy it is.
Oh, okay.
You've never done this before, right?
I've never done this before.
Okay, so you can, we'll put it down on the plate and spread about a tablespoon or 2 of those refried beans.
Love it.
And again, this is where you can easily make a swap. If you had garbanzo beans, just smash them up. If you had black beans, smash them up. White beans, it's great. Perfect. And then we're going to put about the same amount of tofu just on 1/2.
Okay. Just on 1/2. Like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, and now a little bit of that shredded cheese.
Okay.
Just kind of, I like to put it right down the middle.
Wow.
Exactly. And then we're just going to fold it in half.
And then we're going to fold it.
And this is why you want the smashed beans, because it really acts as a glue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I overfilled it. I'd never do that, overfill.
Okay, and so from here we could make, this recipe makes about 12 tacos, so it's great for a crowd or for a family of 4, everyone gets a couple.
Love that.
So from here, what we'll do is we'll put them on a sheet pan.
Okay.
And again, here's where you have versatility. We currently have some in the oven right now, but you could pan fry these. You could also put them in the air fryer. Like whatever you have, there are no rules. And you really can't mess it up.
No.
The key is just
you could even eat it cold. That's how much you couldn't mess it up.
I guess you could.
But we're gonna fry it. We're gonna.
We want them crispy.
Yeah.
Because that's
And the cheese all melted.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the key is just to put a little bit of oil. I like to just use a spray to make it easy, and you just spray each side.
Okay.
Put them on a sheet pan, and then pop them in a 375-degree oven.
All right. And then while we wait, we just dance in the kitchen.
Wow, impressive. And so this is kind of what they look like when they're done. You want them to be crisp, golden brown, and then again, here's more versatility and more options.
Yeah.
Garnishes, I have some cilantro and chopped onion here.
Oh,
You could do a squeeze
so
of lime if you
good.
had sour cream, salsa, guacamole, like go crazy with the toppings.
Taco Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or taco every day. Right? Yeah. And you have the guacamole, and as you said, there's so many ways you can dress it up.
I have some hot sauce here today because
Do you like it? Do you like it hot?
I do.
Okay. We're gonna add some. We're gonna do it Stephanie style. Ooh, okay. Plus, it's pretty. Here, it's like I'm decorating the plate.
Perfect.
There we go. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! Look at that piece of art.
And that's
What
the dish.
now? Do we eat it? Okay.
Please do.
Do we eat it with our hands or with a fork? What's your preference?
I mean, it's a taco. You should use your hands.
Okay. How can people get involved in working with you or supporting your work?
Yes. So our website has information on how to volunteer, how to support us through various kind of methods, as well as how to sign up for services. So visit our website.
Thank you. Okay.
So you kicked off today's episode talking about compassion, and one of the things that I'm the most impressed about Food for Thought is every choice that was made really puts that front and center. And I think when you walk into our space, it doesn't feel like a food bank. For a lot of folks that come to us, it's maybe the first time that they're seeking help. And the last thing that our kind of leadership and our community wanted was to not have that kind of more traditional feel of what getting food, access to food kind of like feels like.
Right.
And so we wanted it to feel like a grocery store experience.
Yeah.
Again, to just like make folks feel like they're humans.
And it's these little shifts that matter so much.
Exactly.
So it's all about setting that tone
Exactly.
and reminding our neighbors that you deserve to be healthy, happy, you deserve to feel fed. And we live in a place where there is so much bounty, so much.
So much.
And I was thinking earlier today about the parable of the long spoons. Have you heard that before?
I have not.
It's the story about how these people, they had really long spoons, and there's plenty of food, but the spoon was so long they couldn't feed themselves with it. And so it's a lesson in cooperation, and they would feed each other with the long spoons. So I just thought that was such a beautiful story. And I think there's so many ways we can feed one another, both literally with food and with all of our gifts that we bring to the world. And your whole team at Food for Thought certainly are full of big hearts. What makes Food for Thought unique in the way it approaches caring for community members?
I think there's a lot of things that we do, and it's part of our mission that we provide healing with food plus love.
Yes.
From the very beginning, our founders thought that no one with AIDS should go without food. And so they wanted to make sure that all of our clients always were treated with dignity and respect. So we provide that personal touch. We make sure that people are comfortable when they come here. We understand that they have a lot more challenges in their life than just food. And so we are there to help as much as we can with just the emotional aspect of being sick.
Yeah.
What really inspired me is that Food for Thought is less than a mile from my house, and so it's super hyper local, and I love that it's giving to my community and that I can give to my community through coming here.
I imagine a lot of friendships have developed with the other volunteers as well.
For sure, yeah.
And you're all doing something that is just so heartwarming.
Yeah.
And how nourishing for
And
you.
it's fun. There's always music here. We're dancing in the aisles and singing. It's really fun.
So you are dancing in the kitchen.
We are dancing in the kitchen.
I love that. We share the mission that food is medicine, and also that joy is an essential ingredient.
I love that. I might have to steal that.
You can.
Food for Thought is such an amazing organization. I'm incredibly proud to be a part of it, and thank you so much for having us here today.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you for the good work you do. Let's eat. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Healthy living, baby. See, we cook it up and keep it breezy. From your kitchen to your plate. Good vibes get away. Healthy living made easy. Taste the joy, it's all so cheesy.